Sunshine Souls. And this is our Market Watch part, which covers our real estate, our local real estate markets in Flagler County and the surrounding counties for what's going on in the market, keep you informed of home sales, land sales, commercial sales, and we are also going to be incorporating additional interview styles and information for you that is very local. We're going to have not just the Market Watch Mondays, which is our real estate and, kind of business area. We are going to do local raise, which is highlighting local businesses. And then we are going to do our Sunny Stops, which is for tourist people in the area to promote local business, to promote things to do in the area. And we're also going to have our soul food, which I'm very much looking forward to, which is our spotlight on our spirituality and churches and just our faith in the area. So all good things coming. Today is Monday, though, so we are on Market Watch. And I want to share my screen with you. And we're going to take you over, and I'm going to actually run you through the matrix. And anybody who, I'm going to just shut my phone off. Anybody who's been on the Market Watch before knows that we are going to toggle down here. We're going to show you the last week of what's going on. And I'm going to flip this where I flip my glasses on so I could see. And it's going to show us our new listings, our price increases and decreases. But look at this. We have a lot of decreases here. We are running into the summertime. It is pretty much, I think it was like, it's almost 80 degrees outside. And it's a little muggy and buggy. They all go together. It's saying it's 73 right now. So that's kind of like a perfect day. But my car said 77 earlier. So I'm going to doubt that 73 right now. But we will look at what's back on the market. Properties that sold, so we could see what things are selling for. We have expired properties, leased properties, which is 0. Rentals are a little bit different right now. Pending is 70. And we have our temporary off the market, withdrawn and canceled, which are just all, kind of the same category there. They're not on the market anymore. So the way we usually do this is we have our 94 is in. So those are new listings into the market. And then we have our sold at 73 and our pending at 70. So we are still over for our out. So our in is less than our out of the market, which is good if you're selling. We will check out the new listings first. And I'm going to just change this. And we're going to sort by city. And of course, we are going to be in Bunnell because it's all alphabetical. And you can see that Bunnell has quite a few things going on here. And most of it's in the Grand Reserve. And then we have Daytona North. We have a property there for $223. So I'm jumping on that one. You guys know how I want to live in the woods with my dogs lately. So this is a modular home. Nice piece of property. They got their covered parking. We'll get to the inside here. Above ground pool. Obviously it needs some updating, but $223. And we're going to just snapshot here. We're going to go over, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,040 square feet, and that's total area as well. So there's nothing really extra. There's no garage or anything. And it's 1 to less than 2 acres, which is pretty much 1.14 out there. And now we're going to click on back, and we're going to go take a look at the sold properties. So we're going to do the same thing, and I'm going to just sort these, and we're going to go by city. And again, we'll start at Bunnell here, and you can see where all of the activity is actually going on. So we do have Quarter Horse here, which is outside of the area, but everything else is Grand Reserve. So let's just jump on down. We did Bunnell. Let's go to our Flagler Beach, and we'll see what's going on in our sold properties. There's only 3 that sold, and we have South Flagler Beach, we have Beverly Beach, and we have Village Drive over here for $180. So we'll pick up this one. And this is a 1-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And it is on the other side. So it's on the barrier island. And this is what you get over there for $180. This is a nice little deal. So you could see the bridge here. And this is the complex right here. So they're still on these little nooks and crannies. You got Betty Stefflick over here. Nice little area. And they're nice little units. Very obviously, they're very cost effective to anyone's budget. And it kind of is really exactly how people want to live on the beach, less the carpet. You know, you got your small little area. You got your, this is a big 1-bedroom, bath, updated bath, which is nice. And then they're really focusing on the updated bath. Got your closet, you got your half bath, laundry. There's your half bath and your laundry. And then you got a little outside area, which is nice. So this one sold, it was on the market for $194,500 for 153 days, and it closed at $180,000. So that's a pretty decent negotiation right there. Somebody got a good deal. And we'll pop on along. There's a couple things going on in Ormond. We got Plantation Bay and Gardenside. We'll just click on Plantation Bay really quick and see what's going on South Lake. This is $749,900, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And let's just jump in and take a look. Plantation Bay is very popular. A lot of people are moving on over there. They are leaving our immediate. Plantation Bay is part Flagler and Volusia. So depending on where you are in the development will depend on the county, but a lot of people wind up over here. It's nice. It's gated, low maintenance fees, low HOA fees. There's 2 HOAs in here. So they have their master and then, you know, regular ones based on where the property is. But you got your open kitchen area here and beautiful cabinets. This is for the people that love the family-friendly areas, entertaining. They have a dining room and they have the doors that fully open to the outside area. Let's just try to get out there really quick. I'm gonna pull on through this edit. I want to show you the outside. Here's the outside area. So this is your Florida space. Beautiful, beautiful screened-in area. They have a pool. They have their outside kitchen, dining room, another dining room table. Nice areas out here. Beautiful pool, and they are covered in foliage and nature, which is very hard to come by with new homes. This one was built in 2018, so it's just maintained very nicely. And we'll hop on back, and we will just go the balance. Oh, we got one in St. Augustine. Let's go check out St. Augustine because that usually never comes up here. And this is in the Reverie at Palm Coast. I don't know why it's saying this is weird. 400,000. Let's just see one or more photos. We'll take a look at what's going on in there. This is your, we call these the one and done houses. You walk in, or bullet homes, people call them, where you walk in and everything's right here. And then all the bedrooms and garage and everything is to the side. Obviously, these are all staged pictures. And we will hop off of here. I don't want to really give you too much information because that one's a little bit weird to me. We'll jump to Lindsay. So 119 Lindsay, it's 410,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And this one is 399. And it sold for 410. This is a Seagate home, and this is one of their most sought after models here. And you can see it's really nice on the back. They got their updates with the tile throughout. And this is open living as well. And you could see the living room. They have the doors that go out. It is family friendly. And we'll hop off that one and we're going to jump back over and we're going to look at the pendings. And there are 70 of them. So again, we're going to sort and we will just highlight what's going on. I always have to highlight Bunnell because it is kind of the area to watch right now. But you can see it's a mix of things in Daytona North and beyond that's going on there. Flagler Beach is just 2 things pending. Ormond Beach is just 1. So we're starting to see the slow of the market here, which is kind of normal for this time of the year. And we should get a little spark, maybe one or two, and then we'll be in our busy season for September, October again. But if you're thinking about selling, if you're thinking about buying, you definitely want to have a strategy. So reach out. Palm Coast, of course, has a ton of stuff. We'll go to 10 Squirrel Place, which is $285. And this one was on the market for 91 days. It's pending now. We'll get back to it and see with 3-bedroom, 2-bath, what they're going to get in Seminole Woods here. So they got no overhang. This is kind of your plain Jane Palm Coast house. They are partly fenced. That would bug me right there, but it looks like it's pretty simplified. Nice layout. Updated floors. And we will move on from that one. And that is basically there. Let me grab one more. We will go to 29 Arena Lake. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is a 3-car garage, $499.9. It's pending. We knew this one was going to go fast because $499 is very, very aggressive for that area. These are concrete block homes, and it is a semi-gated community. It's not, gated where you got to check in. Very nice area off of Old Kings Road, and it is an HOA. They have a nice little nature walking trail. You could have your, fences in there. So it's a nice little neighborhood to live in. And this is your open layout. You got your bar stools for the kitchen. So you got your extra seating over here as well. And then the outdoor space are on, in these homes as well. And I'll go just a little bit quick through the house. That was a nice little office area with the Murphy bed. And then they have the 3-car garage where, the man's room of the house. So we'll jump on back, and where I want to take you now, I have to go and I got to share my screen. So you're going to be left here for just one quick second when I update things. Replace and screen share, and we'll go into here, and then I'll share that with you. So now we're going to jump into our neighborhoods, and I pulled up Flagler Beach already, so it is refreshed, and it didn't change from last week. These don't really change. They change like every, I'm thinking like 6 weeks. They're kind of like lagging, but we are 92 days, median days for Flagler Beach. And then if I was to jump in here, and we'll just see, this is really where we were last week too. So we're still imbalanced. And then we're going to go pull up Ormond Beach, and we're just going to refresh and go over that one, because Ormond Beach was ahead of the times, and they are starting to, their median days on the market is starting to change. But their months of inventory is pretty much the same, 485. It's a little bit less. And they are in a seller's market. I think they were kind of scooping back down. I don't know why this one changed and the other one didn't, but so that is that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just pull up Palm Coast, because that is where the bulk of our area is. And Palm Coast, I'm just pulling it all up. So this is going to pull up all of it, including the 32137 area. So we're averaging at a median sold price of $360 and almost 5 months of inventory. So we're seeing the market get, the homes are selling, which is nice. So that is basically that little area there. And we are going to wrap it up. So I just wanted to give you guys the updates. Again, we're doing this platform because Facebook does not save the live market watches, and I want those to be documented for the real estate market for those purposes. So you can always go back onto Heather Sell Sunshine on Facebook. You could go on YouTube and you can pull it up. They will be cataloged on my YouTube page, and YouTube will never delete them. So we will be able to go back and see what was going on in the market. They'll be cataloged by date. And I have to start putting the year on it, actually. reminder. But we are doing it on Sunshine Souls, which is going to be our definite guide for the heartbeat of Flagler County. And we're going to just explore the local real estate trends. We're going to, look at the evolving business landscape and thriving tourism industry, which is just out of control here if you drive down A1A on any day. But on top of that, we are rooted in faith and we are driven by love in our community. So we're going to be pulling out the highlights of the area, and it's going to all be fun. So we're going to get to know some business owners. We're going to get to know people who are thriving and throwing out the love in Flagler County and our surrounding areas. So bookmark the page on YouTube, subscribe so you get the updates when they go live so you can see what's going on. And if you have any questions about the real estate market or the area, you could reach out to me at any time at 386-663-8028. You can also email me at sold@heathersellsunshine.com. And I just wanted to remind everybody that this podcast, vlog, whatever you want to call it, is going to be sponsored by Eat, Stay, Play on A1A. And that is a local directory of businesses. So if you are in the area and you're not really sure where to eat, what to do, what kind of food you feel like, businesses in the area, which ones allow dogs, there's a whole guide of what's going on and who the businesses are. So if you're traveling and you don't know the area, it's a great little pull up for you. And that's eatstayplaya1a.com. And that is basically it. So check it out. Go and subscribe to YouTube because you'll get the update. You won't have to sit around on Monday at 9 o'clock. I know there's way better things to do in Florida at 9 in the morning. So, but you will get that cataloged update and you can go back and see. And if you're thinking about selling or buying, you get to see the trends of where everything's going in the markets. If I don't cover any questions for you, please reach out to me. And, I would love to have a conversation with you about what's going on for you specifically in the market. So have an awesome day, and I will see you all next week.